What's up, guys? It's Muggs, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Christine.
I'm Melissa from Melissa Explores.
And we are at the legendary Warren Museum today. And we're actually about to meet up with Rick right now and go tour the museum. So join along.
Anyways, this is your chicken coop. When we started the project, this was all, I'll show you pictures later, but all chicken wire. I think I put a lawnmower in here, it was a dirt floor, chicken coop was back there. And Elton actually surprised us. He asked us not to come up for a couple of days, and we came up, and he put down this floor, fixed the walls, fixed the ceiling. I just hit the cross with my flashlight. Good time. And he took this pew that was on the side of the house from a church that Lorraine had for years, reinforced it, put it out here. We lost Dan. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Our investigator Dan, incredible person, one of my best friends, insane person. And in his honor, Elton had that made because Dan was a big believer in St. Michael. Yeah. So Elton did this. We call it the Lorraine Warren Sanctuary. I'm not over religious. I don't push religion, but she was Catholic, and he actually modeled this after the Catholic religion because that's what she was. And Elton wants people to come here and walk away with something positive. And so St. It breaks my heart when I see that. St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City actually bless the rosaries on the wall, and we get them in it. And for every person that comes up here, they have their account. They send those to us. Those are yours. You can have them actually. You can take them as a religious symbol or as a souvenir from the house, whatever you guys want. But those are yours to have, okay?
Thank you.
So just take them whenever you want to. You can take them now, tomorrow. This place is always open, so whatever you want, all right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, so you know how they got into the whole paranormal thing?
No.
Because he grew up in a haunted house.
Oh.
Yeah, he did, and he married Lorraine. I think he was 17. He lied about his age. And he joined the Navy. His ship sunk during World War II. He was injured. He came back home, went to art school. He was always interested in the paranormal. So he heard about this haunted house in Connecticut. So they didn't know how to get into it, to investigate it, because, there was no ghost hunters back then.
Right.
So he came up with this idea, let me paint a picture of the house. And he did on a board and had Lorraine walk up to the house and talk her way into the house. My husband painted this picture, and of course the lady was flattered. They went in, started talking about the haunting, and the whole thing was born. That's why art is so important to what we do. This is how it all started with art. It was the beginning of it, the roots from it. And even all these paintings, you can see art school nudie things over there. Then he went to cartooning, advertising type stuff. He went to landscaping, and then really scary stuff at the end of his life. There's only a couple of things in there which we don't like people have skin contact with. But most of the stuff is just fragile. If you knock stuff over, say, hey Rick, I knocked it over, I'll pick it up and fix it. Someone just knocked over a whole table the other night. It was pretty, I just had to laugh because it was pretty funny. I was like, oh my god, like the horror day. So I just fixed it. It was not a big deal. So do not panic because things, you bump into stuff, So don't worry about it. It's not like we're crazy people and we're going to get pissed because you knocked something over. If you pick it up and throw it across the room, I might get a little angry, but if you knock it over, you knock it over. Let me just try to get that done really quick. There you go. Come on in, guys. So, well, Ed would be thrilled you guys are here because this was Ed's life. He loved showing it. This was his love. When we started this project, you couldn't even walk around here. There was so much stuff. So, of course, with fire laws and stuff like that, Elton and I had to make, I think it was 2 feet completely around for people to move. So we packed away a few hundred stuff. There's probably about 2,000 things in crates still that's still in crates. This is the main stuff that's always been out, so we kept it. Except for here, this is all Elton's. Ed loved Halloween. He loved it. And this was all Halloween stuff at one time. So very respectfully, I took his Halloween stuff, and that's his office. I put it way back there. You guys can go in there. You can sit down at his desk if you want to. Just have fun. Just explore.
It's weird being here in real life.
Oh, is it really? Yeah, isn't that funny? I get that a lot, and I'm going to be honest, I get it.
Yeah.
But, I've been here thousands of times.
Yeah,
and I've seen so much go on in here that I'm not numb to it. It's just expect it.
Yeah.
Almost, I kind of expect it. But yeah, I enjoy it, dude. It's kind of fun.
It's wild.
Yeah, these are where he listened to his original, recording.
This was our
And the
high-tech
reels
equipment.
to
I
it.
remember using that. Isn't that sad? And those cameras down there. I remember those cameras. Those are high-tech back there. Those cameras back then. They're on the right-hand side on the shelves. Or Instamatic
Yeah.
cameras. They were really high-tech back then. So we were kind of edge.
Who's this handsome young man?
Boxer?
Yeah.
It's Ed.
Is it?
Yeah. He's very
I
athletic.
bet not many people saw that picture.
Yeah, he's very
before.
athletic. Yeah.
There you go. Crazy, yeah.
So you want to get the elephant out of the room and take care of this thing really quick?
Sure.
Which you know what that is, right? Obviously, you know what that is, right? It's the Annabelle doll right here. And you know the story behind it?
I think I do,
What do you
but
think? Yeah, I like to hear what people hear.
it was something to the effects of
Two nursing students.
two nursing
Yeah.
students that got it, and
Yeah.
it
A
was
mother bought it at a thrift store,
Uh-huh.
gave it
Yeah.
to the daughter.
Yes, that's pretty much what happened. Was a mother stopped by the thrift store. She went in, she bought it. Ed told me when she most likely when she went in that store, she was strangely attracted to it. It was probably already cursed already.
Yeah.
And I did ask Ed one day why. Why would somebody put a cursed doll in a thrift store? That's crazy, right? And he did say, he replied to me with another question. He said to me, why does people put a pin in Halloween candy and send it out into the world? It's an act of evil. That's all it is, a random act of evil. Back in 1992, he said to me, they're probably still doing it today. They're probably still doing it today, as we speak, actually. It's just
Really?
what they do. It's when you're strangely attracted to this stuff, I think, in a used place, like a Goodwill or whatever, is when you got to just be wary of it. They could have simply had a blessed, and it would have probably just stopped everything instantly. But instead, the mother brought it up to them, unwillingly. She did not know. She really didn't
Total
know what was wrong with
accident.
it. Girls had it. She put it in her bedroom. The daughter did. She had a roommate. It kept reappearing throughout the apartment. They thought it was first they thought someone was playing a joke with them. Somebody was just messing around with them. And then one day it moved, and they freaked. So what happened was they called a psychic. The psychic came up and said there was a little girl named Annabelle Higgins that was killed on the property years ago before the apartment was built. Her ghost is here, and she wants to know if the girls would let her go into the doll. And they said yes. Now, what Lorraine explained later was, it's almost how I think of it is, the story about a vampire can't come into your house until you say come in. Very similar thing. They accepted the doll. The spirit said, can they come into that? They said yes. And what happened? It went in there. And it started the whole cycle. The girls thought it was a little girl. Started treating it like a little girl. Bring it to the kitchen table. Had a birthday party for it. Made jewelry for it. And what it was slowly doing was possessing them. That's exactly what it was doing. They accepted it. So it was slowly taking them over. Excuse me. They actually started fighting with each other because it was giving negativity back. It was taking positive, giving negative back. Lou, their boyfriend, did not like that thing. He kept saying it was evil. And to make a long story short, Lou actually fell asleep in the apartment one day. I think it was on the couch. He woke up, he had sleep paralysis, he couldn't move. That thing slowly crawled up him. He couldn't scream out or anything, and it started slashing him in the chest. He finally yelled and woke up. The girl actually woke him up. You're having a nightmare. He was bleeding from his chest. He's like, that thing did it. She's like, it did not. It has no bones. How could it do it? She was very defensive of it. She probably scratched herself in the nightmare. They argued a little bit. Started leaving notes. Miss you, kind of like in Miss Me, Miss You, things like that. And it would also say Miss Lou, which was the boyfriend's name, which was kind of ominous. That now she was writing about him. He hated it, and she hated him, and because he was totally anti-Annabelle. And They all did go out, like in the movie. Came home, the apartment was destroyed. There was parchment paper, which they don't have, but there was a pencil. It was missed all over the place. It was written, the notes were everywhere. They were really dark, they were ominous, and it sat up. Now, it has no backbone, obviously. It can't sit up. They freaked. They called the priest. The priest called Ed and Lorraine. So they went up there. She explained to them what was going on. She said, that is demonic. That is not a little girl in there. There was never an Annabelle, ever. It was just demonic. They don't know if the psychic told them that because it made her think it, or because the psychic may have lied. But it just fell into place.
I was going to ask you that question.
Yeah, it just all fell into place. Everything did. But we kind of suspect the demonic entity made the psychic say that and not realize it. Made her think that this was happening. It all just worked no matter what. It came here. It sat there for a couple of years. That is the Annabelle chair. The rule was no one touch it. There was a priest, a family friend, stopped by with his brand new car, wanted to show Lorraine. And he said to Ed while he was here, he's like, can I see the devil doll? That's what he used to call it. That's what Ed used to call it, too.
Oh.
And Ed told me the story himself. He goes, yeah, we came down here, and I told him, do not touch it, though. You can look at it, don't touch it. He goes, what do you think he does instantly? Picks it up. And he goes, God is stronger than the devil, and he throws it down like he's making a statement. And it's like, Rick, God is stronger than the devil, but no priest is. And the priest told Ed when he was driving home, he saw that thing looking at him in the rearview mirror. He lost control of his car and he hit a truck head on. And he was severely injured in the car accident.
Wow.
So Lorraine was mortified because that was her friend. And she had this case built. And this is actually the original Annabelle case here. And stuck to the wall there.
So it's staying.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, this case. Yeah, she sat in there for years, actually. Years. And Ed loved showing this place. So when they stopped having tours because of zoning, couldn't do it anymore. So Ed passed away, and then Dan came along. And I think 2011, Dan joined our team. He was incredibly talented. He says, hey, I can build a case. That could be your travel case. We can take her out. And he built this case, and in the stains, or holy oils, there's 3 crosses for the Trinity, 2 on the side and 1 on back. Actually, 1 on top. Behind her and under her is a stool with the Lord's Prayer burnt into it. There's holy medals under her and behind her also. And when we had to transfer her that one time, whenever we have to fix her, we have these gloves.
I was just going to ask, how did somebody put her in there?
Well, he did. Actually, there's one video of Dan finally transferred him over to here. And everyone's like, Dan's holding the doll. He's touching. No, look really close. There's an older. These are brand new. There's an older version of the gloves that he has on. He's transferring them. The gloves are pretty elaborate. They are blessed every Monday. Inside the fingers are holy medals.
Okay.
So when you put your hands in there, you're touching the holy medals. You're not even touching the gloves. So I think I was the last one to touch her, unfortunately. It wasn't my most happiest moment, but we were on tour with her. She fell forward. And we're like, oh, shit. I hate saying this, but I usually make Dan fix her if something like that happens. Wasn't around with us. So I had to climb up there. And they actually, I think Ryan Buell may have videotaped me from under. I didn't want my face in the video. Fixing her. I locked her. I had Father Bob, priest, with us. He's blessing me because whenever we travel there, it's always a priest with us, constantly.
Oh.
I opened it. He's blessing me. I locked her back into place. I shut the door, and then he blessed me 20 seconds. That's all it was. I wasn't thrilled about it.
No negative effects towards you?
I did. In the past, I did. It's kind of really personal, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty harsh. I actually dropped the ball, in real life, and I did. And I was a little cocky. I was a little arrogant, and I paid for it really hard.
Yeah.
And she was in my car with me when it happened, so it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that sucked. It was like 5 years of hell for me. I needed a heart transplant. My heart stopped. It was pretty bad. I was very athletic. I used to mountain bike around the country. And it just stopped like that. And she was back in my car. So
that's insane.
It sucked, dude. And I don't know if she did it or not. The coincidence to me was just a little bit. It made me. I don't even know if she did it or not. I have no idea. But what it did to me was it made me more aware of what could happen and not to take this stuff for granted. So I don't have respect for this thing, for instance. I have respect for this. not that thing. I will not give it respect. I will
Right.
not ask permission to take its picture. I always tell people, do not do that to this doll, because you ask its permission, you're saying to this doll, you're above me. You're above this thing. So never ask its permission for anything. So that's how I feel. You can see my relationship with her. It's not that great.
Yeah.
But so it's in there, you know, and Dan did pass away. You may know that. And I don't know if what you guys have heard. It was hell for about 2 months. Probably still now. I feel bad for his wife
Yeah.
and his little boy, because the social media went nuts on us.
Oh yeah, and
When
I'm
I'm saying
sure it was
TMZ
links.
called me at Yale University to ask me in Fox News for my opinion and what happened. What really happened in real life was Dan was sick for about 4 years, really severe sick. And he wanted to do that tour he was on. We do the tours. They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And he loved doing them, and he was sick before he left. I don't think anyone realized he was probably already having a heart attack, and we didn't know it. And he went on the tour. That Sunday, he didn't feel well. He told Chris, his best friend, that I'm going to go lay down in the hotel room. This was not with him. I've read so much crap. Annabelle was missing. The door was open. She was in the room with them. All this kind of crap. She was
Yeah.
actually in the auditorium in Gettysburg, not even close to him. He passed away. And if you look at his autopsy report, he threw a clot. And he passed away in his sleep. Very
That's sad.
painlessly. He fell asleep. Thank God. You know. But I don't know who started that rumor.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of attention.
Because I definitely heard that Annabelle
Yeah.
disappeared. and
She's
all
never
that
been
stuff.
missing. And I'll tell you the point, the lengths we go to watch her. I finished the last 2 tours. We called it the Devil on the Run tours, and the last one was in Scarefest in Kentucky. We couldn't take her. We don't leave her on the truck because people they try to steal her.
Yeah, for sure.
So we left her in the auditorium in Scarefest, and that was gigantic. That was a huge big event. Even Freddy Krueger was there. It was a lot of fun. But we had a gigantic room. It was massive with our stuff in it, and she was in there. Dylan and I, every single night, had to sleep in sleeping bags in front of her to watch her. We never, ever leave her out of our sights. So that's what we had to do every night. And a little really funny story was people were knocking on the door, security at like 1 in the morning. Can we see the doll? And of course, we're like, yeah, come on in. You know, so we're having fun. It was like 5 in the morning, and the door was here. She was like pretty up high, but she was all roped off. Door was here, big metal doors, and we heard boom, boom on the door. So it scared me, and Dylan's like, what the fuck? He's in a sleeping
you're
bag,
good.
right? So then we heard it again, boom, boom. So Dylan gets up all pissed off, and he fights, the doors open. No one's there. Even the security lights were off, because when he walked in, they all turned on. So there was no one in that hallway. Nobody. Because the sensor lights didn't go off. They were still off when he opened those doors.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. So, that's this. Any
Can I ask-
questions on her?
I've one question.
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
So I watched that episode of Ghost Adventures. That,
When Zach touched it?
Yeah, when Zach touched
Oh, we
it.
love Zach so much. Zach's such a great guy, isn't he? No, seriously. It was, I wish he didn't do that. I really do. Tony was really disappointed in him.
Yeah,
He really was.
I felt that in the
And
episode
that
for sure.
relationship just went downhill from there. I hope to God they patched it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan. I'll be honest.
Yeah, me
with
too.
Zach. I am a fan of him. I think he's really quiet. I would love to meet the guy face to face. I would
Right.
love to, because I think he's a lot of fun. I think
Yeah.
you have to be almost a showman when you do stuff like he does. He's more of he has like this gigantic museum. I would love to see it. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
It's great. I have it
But
tattooed on my arm.
really, 'cause I think it's great. I just think he's a great guy. I just wish that didn't happen, because the reason why I say that, it took their relationship and really cracked it, kind of.
Distrust.
Because Tony did
Yeah.
say to him, do not touch it. And that was the agreement.
Yeah.
That was the only agreement. Why she was there, you cannot touch it. And he touched it. And he said that was the worst 4 days of his life, whatever. I forgot
Yeah.
the quote. I feel bad. I wish he didn't touch it. But again, I get it. He said he was, like, he couldn't control himself. He had to
Yeah,
touch it,
I
whatever
was
he said.
gonna-
He said something like that. But I always hope that relationships heal. So I
Yeah.
hope to God that Tony and I were really close, extremely close.
Yeah.
I know, bring it up because at first it was really a sore spot. So I hope I have a feeling they probably
I hope so too.
walk beyond that actually. So that is that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try to look at the good part of everything.
Yeah.
And I get it. I do in a weird way. I wish he didn't touch it.
Yeah.
That's the only
Maybe
wish
he
didn't
felt
do.
pressured by it. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Or
But,
he's
you know,
like,
that's
this
what
is
he
my one
said.
chance.
So it is, right? Probably more like it, but whatever.
I had one more question on
Yeah,
this. Sorry.
absolutely.
Did they ever recover any of the like papers that they said that like the parchment papers that they said that she wrote?
I'll be honest, I don't know all the. I know they got the letters from the girls and stuff like that also, because they also wrote afterwards, and Lorraine Warren. So I know that Tony has the actual letters. They probably do have them in the files. I don't know if they do or not personally.
Oh, okay.
I do know Warner Brothers took a lot of our files because that was the contract with them.
Oh,
was
I
they
gotcha.
bought the cases from us. And
Oh,
it was
okay.
bigger than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know, more extent. And we thought they took everything from us. They are returning stuff now to Tony and stuff like that. But they've took everything from us, actually. The tapes, everything
Yeah,
from
so
them.
you guys are
But
missing a lot
Tony's,
of stuff still.
Tony's now getting it back from
Oh,
Warner
okay.
Brothers.
That's
They're not.
good.
Warner Brothers were really nice to us. We don't make money off these movies. We did not know they would spin off the Annabelle doll, for instance.
Yeah.
Which are fake stories. You know, they're totally fake stories. The Annabelle movies.
Yeah,
Those
way-
are just
way
Hollywood.
far-fetched. Yeah.
That's all it is. But we didn't know they were going to do stuff like that.
Right.
But whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's their Conjuring universe.
It's good
That-
good entertainment.
It is entertainment. That's exactly what it is. That leads us to this doll over here. She is from the Annabelle Comes Home. She is from
Oh,
the
yeah.
third movie.
She looks
The third
familiar.
Annabelle movie. You see that movie?
Oh yeah.
You know, the ghost is outside the car. There's a car accident, and you see the girl, and she's cold, and she's sitting next to Annabelle. That is her big
That's
debut.
that
That is
exact
her.
one?
Yeah, that is her.
Wow.
Yeah, so Warner Brothers gave that to us. And Tony's like, wow, look, Rick, they gave us, Warner Brothers gave us a doll. I'm like, dude, they just made $2 billion off of us. They can
the
give us
least
a
they
doll.
could do.
But they can give us a doll. But they're really good to us. I cannot complain about
Yeah.
Warner Brothers. They are actually really nice to us. But it's, yeah, so that she is from the movie. I call her the ugly stepsister, but she's the nice one. Unlike Cinderella, where they're mean, she's the nice one. Yeah. And I did not know this. I don't know if you know this or not, because I know you guys are fans. Every time they make a sequel, they make her uglier and uglier.
Oh really?
I didn't know it. And then I look and I'm like, oh, she is pretty jacked up there. I did say, you guys got to stop making movies, because I don't know how much uglier you can get her. But, yeah, every time they make a
So basically her face more scratched
they
up
make,
and
yeah, they make her
damaged
look just darker under the eyes. Her paint becomes darker. Kind of the U is
Yeah.
darker in her. She's scarier looking. And also, every time they make a Conjuring sequel, I did not notice this. Now I noticed. Is the hook, they call it. When the word The Conjuring goes up,
Oh, yeah.
the J gets longer and longer each sequel. They call it the hook. Yeah.
Oh.
So I didn't notice it.
Does it have like a meaning or anything? Or
Just the hook, he calls it.
Just
Yeah,
the hook?
yeah, the hook. Yeah, and
Just a
basically
little
you know what the
Easter
hook
egg?
is. They hook you in. Yeah. Yeah, so that is the reason why the J gets longer. This here?
Oh yeah.
You know what that
looks
is?
familiar. That's the I don't know if
I
it
joke and I
flew
say-
around the room or walked.
Around
Yeah.
the room. It was during the Devil Made Me Do It exorcism with David. Artie Johnson was there with his sister, his girlfriend Debbie, who was David's sister. Ed and Lorraine and the priest were there doing the exorcism to David. He was 10. That was his toy. And they said it was demonically altered. It came alive. It literally walked across the room towards them. It spoke. It told them they were all going to die as it spoke towards them. Arnie says that he doesn't even remember. He just jumped on it and started smashing it to pieces. Ed had the good sense of collecting the pieces, and we put it together again years later. And, you know, Arnie made the biggest mistake you could make during an exorcism is when he got on top of David. And he said, if you want to come into someone, leave the kid alone, come into me. And he woke up a few days later. He stabbed someone a bunch of times. That was, I think, Debbie's boss. I heard all these rumors about all this stuff, and that's not what happened. I mean, Debbie said that he married Debbie eventually, by the way. Yeah, so that Arnie was just out of his mind. Since that day, he was just crazy. He was dazed. He was in a confused state since the exorcism.
Yeah.
And he does not remember it all. I met Arnie a bunch of times. He's been here, actually.
Oh, he has?
Times. Nice guy, very neat guy.
Yeah.
Debbie passed. He did marry Debbie eventually, and she passed away. I'm guessing 10 years ago, maybe at the most. She made those rosary beads.
Oh wow.
This does fall apart. By the way, we do constantly fix it, and you can see our kind of our hack
Oh,
jobs,
yeah,
stuff like that. And that is cool. So I didn't explain the Annabelle thing, and I'll explain it in a second to you. One more thing. But if you investigate here, you can sit here, you can put stuff here, here. Do not touch that thing. There is no glass in there, okay?
Okay.
Don't have, that's one of the things we do not want people to have skin contact with because of the reason it was demonically altered. I don't trust it personally because of that reason. We get a lot of activity over here with instruments,
really?
and a lot
Oh,
from
wow.
over here. So, yeah, just one of those things. And let's go back to Annabelle really quick. I want to show you guys something too. When you investigate here, you can sit in the Annabelle chair. You can sit there. You can sit in that vampire chair. He wasn't really a vampire, but that was his throne. You can sit in there. I'm going to move this stuff here. We give you a lot of leeway down here. If you need something move, ask me, okay?
Okay.
I'll do it for you. You can put stuff right here.
Okay.
If you want to. Again, don't touch this, please. Because, first of all, it is insured for a crazy amount of money, and also I don't want this to break.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
have this door open
100%.
for any reason. I'm not possessed because I'm touching it. You know, you won't be. I've carried this thing.
Yeah.
It's the inside that's terrifying, not the outside, okay?
Right. Okay.
So that's it. So you guys
bet.
can have fun with that if you want to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just like thing.
Yeah. This guy here is the satanic idol.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
Sandy
think-
Hook.
The Sandy Hook idol, they call it
Area.
also. Unfortunately, you know what Sandy Hook is famous for. Had
Yeah.
nothing to do with that shooting. Even though there was a strange connection to the shooting years later. But it was decades before the shooting. It was found behind the school by a young hunter. And when they found that thing, it scared the hell out of him. It was on a pile of rocks, had an altar around it. He had a hard time finding his way out of the woods. Long story short, found the cops. They contacted Ed. Ed went and he saw it, and Ed said he knew exactly who made this when he saw it. And he goes, the guy who made this, because Ed studied demonology, it's the biggest cult in New England. Unfortunately, its headquarters are in Newtown, which is Sandy Hook. It's
Right
next
next
town
door.
over.
So it was, right?
And-
It's Newtown.
What's that?
I was saying Newtown, isn't that where the shooting was?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Newtown.
oh,
Sandy Hook is a division of Newtown, very small part of it. And so it ended up here. The guy wanted it back. Ed wouldn't give it back to him. He put a curse on Lorraine, Ed told me, that lasted 2 weeks. She couldn't walk or talk, and she was in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Took 2 priests to get that off of her. Now, the thing about this is he really wanted it back, because like he put a lot of work into this. Here's the shocking thing about this, is this. It's made of ceramic.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we did drop it, because that's what we do here. We break stuff. Broke it in half. And there's a 2x4 holding it together on the inside. I touch this. I still carry it. You won't get possessed touching this thing, but just don't touch it, please. But it's just I hate comparing it to the cross because it's not the cross first, but it is something that they worship. It is not possessed. It is part of a ritual. Actually, that's what this thing is for.
I had actually thought it was made of wood. just
Everyone,
from the
that's when
visual.
before we moved it, like years ago, I always thought it was wood, and then when we started moving, I'm like, this is like ceramic,
Yeah.
and then it broke, and you can see it there. So about maybe 2 months ago, one of our guests was a pottery expert. I'm like, come here, take a look at this, and she looked at it, and she knew exactly how it was made. She said it was probably made in 2 pieces, put together. That's why when we dropped it, it broke at the seam. So that was the seam, she told me. That's where they put it together. So that's why it's hollow. That's how it got. I couldn't understand how you make a hollow. You know, if you make a solid piece of something, how do you make it hollow all the way down? And she goes, because it was made in 2 separate sections until the final kiln. Then it was stuck together. So that's
Crazy.
that monster story.
Well, at least you were willing to touch it for us, so we could find out it was ceramic.
Yeah, right. I just show people that. Everyone's like, "Ooh, it's so wood, it's wood." Like, no, it's not. Yeah, but he put a lot of work into it. That's why he wanted it back. It was like, it was crazy. And this lady here, not lady. You know what that is, right?
The death doll.
That is the shadow doll.
The shadow
That is
doll.
one of the
That's
only
right.
things
That's
down
right.
there. The only purpose of this thing is to kill people. That is its only purpose. And we actually did a lot of study on it, research on it. Ed did. Comes from, he believes, New Orleans, and it's about 90 years old now. It does, hear it? It does tick. We don't know why. It goes. We don't know why it does it. But it is how this would work It's made out of animal parts, clay face, clay hands. It's literally falling apart on us, but we keep putting it together. That's what we do. That's how we roll. And how this would work is that you would take a picture of this thing. It's that simple to kill someone. Take its picture. On the back of the picture, you would write this 3-line curse on the back and do a ritual to it. Then you would take the picture and seal it in an envelope and leave it for your victim to find. When they open it, they see the picture. Supposedly, the curse is now leaves the picture and goes on to them. They have nightmares for 4 or 5 nights about this thing and eventually die in their sleep. The bad thing about that is if you left the picture on the ground and an innocent person came and found it and they opened it instead, they get the curse. You can't email anybody. So it's a first sight curse. So whoever finds it first and sees it, they get the curse. You cannot take it off.
It's not based off intention.
No, right. So it's exactly it. So it is basically,
I guess it is just
well,
not
it is,
direction.
but not direction. You can't say, "Oh, I want to curse that guy over there."
Yeah.
Because it's not. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So that is.
crazy.
And that's a real tooth, right?
That is. Now I don't know if
From
it fell
what?
out. It falls apart constantly. I have no idea.
Is it from
I don't
an
know.
animal, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully.
It looks kind of human, but I don't know. It falls apart. Look back here, guys. That just fell off right there. So we're always repairing it. It just falls apart on us. It smells like hell in there.
Oh,
Not
really?
not like death. It smells like old.
Okay.
It's just nasty smell. It smells horrible in there actually. And yeah, so that is that. This is Elton's stuff here, really quick. Elton, I mean, some of his stuff I love. He loves oddities on
trying to
top
blast
of everything. I'm sorry. This here is a real skeleton. I do work in pathology at Yale. That's what I did for years. It is real. It is from the Odd Fellows fraternity. You have to look them up for your YouTube
I've heard of
channel.
them.
This is from Odd Fellows, okay? This was theirs in Houston, Texas. We just got it like 3 months ago. She's
Really?
kind of famous, actually. And we just received her. And it was from their fraternity. And it is I did a lot of research into them also. It's the oldest fraternity in the world. It came here to the United States in, I believe, 1816. It was the first to welcome women in 1835. They were actually remodeling the building. I believe it was a restaurant. I could be mistaken. They took a wall down. This was in the wall. The lid is in the hallway, the whole bit. Now, we looked at this thing up and down 1,000,000 times over since it's been here. They didn't just have a dead lady in the hall, in the casket. Houston police took its head. This thing has been broken. I was looking at it one day and I looked, it was probably broken about 30 times. That's how many breaks are in this. Easy 30 of them. She's upside down, she's twisted, she's snapped. I believe they try repairing her. Look at the old rusty wire on there.
Yeah.
That's like really old. It's really rusty. A spring wire on here. I did that the other day. Well, I shouldn't do that. She was on display. And we don't know why. And if you look now at the Oddfellows online, they found a bunch more. Not a bunch. I think there's like 5 or 6 more they
Because
found.
the Oddfellows used to have a catalog, right, where you can order.
You scare, yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff, yeah. So they don't know why, but they won't talk about it. It's a secret society, and we just got this in auction. Let me just read you. I'm sorry. They're like the Masons, kind of, and we got this from auction. It is authentic. It is from 1930s Oddfellows ring. And it is really small. I try to put it on my finger. Elton's probably like, Rick, don't get that stuck in your finger because I'll have to cut your finger off to get it off. But it is probably a woman's ring because women were equal in this fraternity. But I actually had the good sense maybe about 2 weeks ago, I'll show you later, was I'm looking at it and I'm like, I wonder what those symbols are, blah, blah, blah. I took a picture up close with my phone and I put it in AI. I'm like, tell me what this is. It described this to a T. It was a fraternity type ring, probably made in the early 30s, 1930. It said those are the occult. Those symbols are occult. I'll show you later on, or if you want to take a picture of it, you can do it yourself.
Okay.
Pretty amazing, actually. I'll be honest. It gave me a lot of information on
That's awesome.
on that one picture. So, even the stone itself is actually supposed to have supernatural qualities to the stone itself. So it's. There you go. Want to see the side?
There we go.
There you go. Okay. Pretty cool, right?
That's awesome.
And so a lot of this stuff is oddity stuff. Elton went to Africa recently. It was last summer. He actually went right into their culture. That is hoodoo. Before voodoo, it made its way down to the Caribbean from there. It is where it all started in Africa. And he went to a tribe there. That guy there is a kind of like a classic symbol of it, which they would do in the original hoodoo and not voodoo, because they had used pins and stuff like that in the Caribbean. Here they don't. They didn't kill people because they were mad at you. If there was an invading tribe coming, they would make a clay guy like him. They'd take a blade and they would sacrifice a goat or like a chicken or something like that in the name of each person in the tribe coming, stick it in the raw clay, and then as he got hard, supposedly you're supposed to die. That's supposed to how it works. I don't know if it works or not, but that is what they believe. When these guys all came through customs, they were in that living room upstairs. We were looking at them, and there's a white thing in his chest. We couldn't figure out what the white thing was. Elton said they spoke their own language, and it kind of got lost in translation what the white thing was. So we're slowly cleaning it. We realized it's a white speckled egg in its belly. I'm like, why the hell is there an egg in its belly? We did research on that also. I love research and stuff like that, and I know they do too. They believed to their gods, the egg represents life, so you're trading life for death. So you're basically giving the gods the life, and they'll give you death for the blades. So that's how it's supposed to activate the voodoo.
That's
Voodoo?
crazy.
The voodoo.
Life spots the
Yeah,
egg.
so these guys here are all from the tribe. He isn't. He's just a cool thing we found that he's fake. But he's really neat, though, that guy right there. So he's more atmosphere, like him up there, as artists made that. It's great, though, but it is more of just atmosphere. Unfortunately, the shackles around him, we should never have to say those words, I think. But those are from a children's psych ward from 1920s. It breaks my heart. Those things kill me, actually, even just looking at those.
Yeah.
Those break my heart. Those two guys, you will read about them in the book upstairs like crazy. That is Casper. That's Edwin and Casper. Last night, the girls down here on the recorder got Casper again. We got their names in the recorder.
Really?
The first day we put them in here, Elton got them in the summertime, and they were in the barn for a while. And I even AI'd them in a wheelchair, driving around like a go-kart. It was pretty funny, actually. We put them in here because they're neat looking. We love those guys. And they were in here. There was contest winners. I think there was 10 people with us the first day that we opened the museum to the public. Not public, to the people. And we got on there Edwin Casper when they said, "What's your name?" Clear as a bell. Then about 2 hours later, got an intelligent response. So, "What's your name?" It said Casper. It said its name last night to the girls, so they were freaking out when it said its name again.
That's
Casper. They are funny. I don't think they're evil whatsoever. I can actually play this really fast for you guys if you don't mind. On that recorder, this is one of my favorite. This one cracks me up. With these guys, I was with an investigator down here, and I think I joke around. We have this ongoing thing, like who they like better. I know they do. And I think I do say, I said earlier to them, I'm going to throw you on the fire pit if you don't say something. Because we were getting nothing from them for a while. And the guy was holding the recorder to it, and I'm talking, and I said, "Okay, I know you like Elton better." I said something like, "I'm going to count to 3 if you don't say something." That's what I threatened earlier in the fire pit. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. We played it back. We got nothing. Except the guy looked at me and goes, "Well, who counted?" I'm like, "Me." I said, 1, 2, 3. He goes, "Rick, listen just before you count." And this is kind of amazing. Even though it's so small, it's amazing. Check this out. Listen really well, okay? Just before I count, all right? Yeah. To catch it?
Yeah.
It was mocking me, basically calling my bluff. I said 1, 2, and I started counting. And so that was amazing. It was with
funny.
one person down here when that happened. And I didn't even
so
catch it.
clear.
Actually, I felt I was almost embarrassed because he's the one that caught it. It's just someone visiting us. So who's counting? I'm like, "Me." He goes, "No, listen." So that's you guys. They're great. If you investigate over here, guys, I really suggest you do because we get a lot of activity over here. Bells go off. When you're over there, I almost think that they want you to draw you away from that thing. If you have bells and stuff on it or REM pods on them, it goes crazy until you walk over here. It's almost like I believe anyways, they want to pull you from that corner.
Yeah.
But you can put stuff on their laps.
Oh, okay.
You can put recorder right there on the chair if you want to. That's one of the few things down here that we can put stuff on there.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't mind. Right, guys? And I'll be honest, as crazy as this sounds, when I open the museum up during the day, I come in here during the day and I can just look around, clean up a little bit, turn heaters on and stuff. I say hello to them when I walk in. Then tonight when I go home, I always say goodnight to them. They're cool. They're kind of nice, And they like the spotlight. So Elton actually got a spotlight for them about a month ago or 2 ago. So they have a spotlight now, so they're happy.
fine.
Now.
They're awesome.
Yeah. This is the Conjuring mirror, guys. Right here. That's the actual Conjuring mirror. You saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I ruin it
one
for
I
you or
saw.
not? Can I ruin the movie for you?
I'm fine with that.
Alright, it's 0% accurate. I'll tell you why. Alright, it's funny though. The movie's great. The movie is fun, right? James Wan didn't direct that. I think he actually produced it. But Judy, their daughter, was never on investigation with us, not even once.
Oh,
She
really?
never gone on investigation with us. I'll go deeper with that. Judy's never been in this museum. And I'll go even a little bit deeper.
Oh wow.
Judy never lived here. Judy lived with her grandmother. She was petrified of this place. She still comes here. She won't come here alone. She does not like this stuff. She's petrified of it. I get it. We respect that with her and stuff like that, but she was not in the investigation with the Smule case. The mirror was never even in the Smule house. I wish to God they stuck to that story in that movie because that case was terrifying. They just didn't stick to it. I don't know why. And there is actually on on YouTube for free. You can watch a movie that was made in the 90s called The Haunted. It's based on Ed Lorraine's book, and the movie is incredible.
Is
And
it
you can
like
watch
pretty
for free.
accurate or?
It's like the book. It's very
It's
close
very
to the
closely
story,
related.
except the story they couldn't do that for TV. It was made for TV. It was graphic. I mean, it was like it was like they were raped. They were,
Oh.
it was bad. They kind of give you the idea in the newer movie what was happening to the husband, but it was bad. It was graphic. What happened to him was horrible, actually, and he was one of the victims of that haunting. It was pretty bad. But the book itself is pretty amazing. It is The Haunted. And I think Ed wrote that one, or Lorraine, one or the other. But this actually, the true story on this was that there was a mirror. There's a guy who lost someone that he loved very much. He was heartbroken. And what happened was he was sitting in front of this mirror in the dark with a light behind him. He would stare the pupils of his eyes, thinking that he read that you could see the people that you love. It is a technique. Even Harry Potter plays off of it in one of the books.
Oh, really?
With the mirror, and he can see his parents through the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing. And he was doing it, and he was actually staring at his mirror over and over again, hoping to see the people he loved. And slowly his face started changing. He started seeing these horrific things looking back at him. He actually went to the hospital to check himself into the hospital for a psychic evaluation. Came out, still saw them. And it made its rounds. He gave the mirror away. It made its way up here decades ago. We've taken this thing on tour with us all over the place. I've never seen anything in there. People have taken pictures claiming they've seen things. I never did.
No.
Until recently.
Oh.
And there was actually
Until
people here
recently.
like you guys. I did notice, and I think it's kind of fun. It's cool, actually. But a lot of people come up here, and they're visiting, and they take their camera, and they go, click, like that. One lady did it about 2 months ago. I heard it's online now. I gotta find it. She freaked out because she did it right in front of me. We looked, and there's two male faces here and here looking down at her as plain as day. If
Really?
she took it home with her, I would think she photoshopped it. That's how incredible it looked. And I heard it's online, so I gotta find it actually. And probably one of the most startling things that's happened with this mirror that I was involved with actually was, you watch Elton's videos?
Yeah.
You watch the night that Ginger got robbed in California? The house got broken into?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the night I was down here. Elton said to me, "Hey Rick, we didn't live stream yet." I am not a big YouTube guy. Even though I'm on a lot of videos, he drags me into them or people just post them. I don't even watch them, I'll be honest with you. It's just a strange world to me, kind of. I'm still not used to it. So he did say, "We didn't live stream yet." I'm like, okay, I'll live stream with you. We investigated for like 2 or maybe 20 minutes down here. Nick, the cameraman, was there. You can watch this right online. Elton was there. I'm standing here. And Elton says, "Oh, let me answer some questions." So he's looking at the questions on his phone. You see me backing up, because that's their thing, not mine. And I turn around. Something caught my eye. The cat balls were going off here. And you hear me yell out, "Don't you guys hear the lady talking behind me?" And Nick goes, "That's Elton's phone." And Elton's like, "My phone's on silent. That is not my phone." So Nick had the good sense of thinking. He's the cameraman. If I could hear it, the camera could hear it.
Yeah.
So we play it back. And it says 3 definite words. First 2 are muffled. The third one is ginger. As clear as a bell.
Wow.
Ginger's in California.
Yeah.
So we geeked out for a few minutes. They were like, wait a minute. Maybe we should call Ginger. She had a home invasion in California. She ran into the bathroom. She was calling the police from there. She called Jerry next door who came over to save her. People ran out of the house. She was calling Elton, but we were on silent. All
Yeah.
our phones were. And I think he had like 25 messages. The minute he took it off, all the messages instantly came up and
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
This thing basically told us to call Ginger.
Yeah.
So not everything bad comes through this mirror. We wouldn't have called Ginger. We never would have done it.
Yeah.
And all that would have been going on. And the weird part was we had a REM pod there. You can see this on the video. And we're freaking out now. And he's back and forth with, Matt's now calling. We're all like, it's gone crazy now. And then all of a sudden the REM pod really loud goes, Justice! 2 seconds later, the phone rings. Ginger, they just arrested the lady that broke in the house. So it was, and the whole thing was amazing. And what was probably terrifying to me personally was right after that, Elton's like, Rick, I got to take care of this. You got to finish the live stream. I'm like, fucking kidding me. So like an hour I had to walk around here and just like, I don't know. I've never live streamed before, but it was funny. And it happened twice. Did you just see the other one?
Uh-huh.
And it happened again 2 months, about a month and a half later. We're in the backyard. Hey, Rick, let's live stream. I'm like, He goes, come on, dude, let's live stream. So we did it from the outside. We wanted to show the backyard live at nighttime. And we're doing it 20 minutes into it or so. Elton's in the gazebo. And I'm standing kind of like near Nick, letting Elton do his thing. And my watch went off. It was Dylan across the street. He's like, Ginger's trying to get a hold of you guys. I don't know what's up. So I take the phone aside and I'm saying, Ginger, what's up? And she's like, I'm okay. I'm just telling you right now, I'm okay. But someone just broke into our house. I'm like, you're fucking with me. She goes, I swear to you. So that's when you see me walk up to Elton. I whisper in his ear. I'm like, dude, someone just broke. I am not joking with you. Someone just broke into your house again. And that's when he's like, what the fuck? So it wasn't even related.
Oh
And what
God.
happened with that case was I believe that Ginger had a dinner party and Jerry next door, Elton's best friend, he had his friends come over. Ginger's friends were there. They were all eating dinner and stuff. And I think Jerry said to Ginger, your friend's a little odd. She keeps walking in the rooms and stuff like that. Ginger's like, isn't that your friend? She's like, no. She was driving the house around them as they're eating dinner.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
And they live in a beautiful neighborhood. That's
Oh
the
my
crazy
God.
part. She got caught in security camera, just walking around, it was insane.
Oh my god.
It was insane. Yeah. So I'm not live streaming with Elton.
Oh my
Well, actually, I might have to actually in 2 weeks. But
Alrighty, guys, we just got done with our museum walkthrough. Back here with Christine and my mom, Melissa Explores. We're going to get started with this investigation.
Wait, am I recording now?
I just felt something poke my shoulder. You know how he kept saying that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got poked like right here. Do you think maybe his...
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe Edwin or Casper.
Was that you, Edwin or Casper?
Did one of you guys happen to poke him? If you can ring that bell. Just a ding ding. Do you know how to use that bell?
Did you set it so they can?
Yeah.
Who poked Tyler's shoulder?
That's super weird. Definitely nothing going on there. I guess the pressurization in the
That's
airplane.
crazy. I heard electronic make a psh sound. It's like opening a bottle of soda. Get the old DR60 out.
Alright guys, if you don't know what a DR60 is, it's its little device that was recalled because people were hearing voices that weren't theirs, and come to find out it could just be spirit voices. So we're going to use it today, and it's one of my favorite items to use. And I hear these guys really like to talk through these things, so let's give it a shot. Alright, sitting down. Hello. Can you guys tell me your names? Let's see if it's working. Shutting off.
Hello. Can you guys tell me your name?
Casper Edwin. I'll restart it.
Yeah. Hello. Can you guys tell me your name?
It's like it repeated itself like twice. It said Casper Edwin, Casper Edwin. Try another one. At least we know it's working.
The first time I heard it, and then the other part is like I wasn't sure if it was something different or it's the same.
Alright, is it okay? I'm going to set this on your lap. Well, Casper and Edwin, do you know how to count to 3? Can you count to 3? Like 1, 2, 3?
Do you like living here at the Warren Museum?
Can you say hello? I don't know if it got anything. It just kept blinking.
Well, Casper and Edwin, do you know how to count to 3? Can you count to 3? Like 1, 2, 3? Do you like living here at the Warren Museum? Can you say hello?
That was me moving it. Maybe it's because I moved it from right here. Hey, do you guys know if somebody poked my back? Can you say their name?
Can you say Tyler's name? Do you like living here at the Warren Museum?
Could you poke one of us again? If that was you? It was a long one.
Hey, do you guys know if somebody something like that? Say their name.
That's clear as day. Edwin.
Tyler's name? You'd like to live here at the one?
Yes.
Don't want to vote again?
See, you guys are wait now. My ears don't work. My ears do not work. Oh. That's cool.
Well, what we can do for now is we can leave you a little toy to play with if you want to light it up. And maybe we can come back if you guys want to distract us from anything that we might be running into soon. How's that sound?
Do we live in the Bell or the
I was thinking the REM pod.
REM pod?
Those two guys are so cool.
Oh, that's off.
Yeah, I should. I didn't let it going off in the middle of. There we go. Alright, so if you guys want to touch that, go for it and we'll come back over and talk to you some more. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, we're now moving on to David Glatzel's Dinosaur from The Devil Made Me Do It. We're going to use the spirit box here. We're going to sweep in reverse. And if I could see. It's because your light's off.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
It's a lot brighter. There. Reverse, there we go. Okay. Is there anyone here that can tell me a little bit about this dinosaur? Whose dinosaur was this? Can you tell me, did this dinosaur walk across the floor? What did you just say? Do you have something you want to tell me about this dinosaur? That just gave me the chilies. Alright, let's take it a step further and head over this way. Can you tell me who's in this case? My phone. If I sit in this chair? So do something. What is it?
Do it.
Oh, he said do it. Who said do it? Evil. Is that doll evil? Can you tell me anything about the notes that Annabelle would write? Can you tell me the words that she would write?
Answering.
Like calm down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Somebody got frustrated.
Did say evil though.
That was pretty good. It's like the vibe changes when you go through the room. That's wild. We're gonna try an experiment today, and we're gonna do a double DR60 session throughout the room, just to see if both DR60s line up and match what we're hearing. So I think that'll be pretty cool.
Yep.
These guys left me alone in the museum, doing a solo mission. Just kind of want to see if I get any AVPs. I think that would be awesome. These mics that we use get really good ones, or if we can just hear some knocks. Nothing but yeah, so if we could hear some knocks. We've had a lot of communication with the boys over here. Definitely some stuff going on when we talked to tried to communicate with Annabelle. DR60, really good. But while we're waiting, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed yet, make sure you get that done while we're waiting for the ladies to get back. And I will just say, it is completely crazy to see this place in real life. It's incredible what they've done when it comes to preserving all of this stuff. And then the fact that we get to see, you know, everything from the Warrens past. It's just amazing. Well, and I think I hear them coming back. Alright guys, we're going to do the double DR60 right now.
This is my favorite things in this entire place. I found this for you because I only found one, but I figured it was for your website. It is our Nest Park pin.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's our pin for Nest Park. Dan designed those,
Oh, okay.
actually. I found only one. I'm sorry,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
I just figured because he had the YouTube channel. And stuff like that.
I have a YouTube channel too.
Whatever, you can find over it. Arm wrestle over it.
But this video is going to be
I'll
on
see if I
his.
find more.
No.
I will see it. Seriously, I just came across it down there. I'm like, oh. Man, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll let you take a picture.
So what's going on down here?
It's been pretty pretty active, I would say, especially with
He
the.
got poked.
We did.
I felt
Edmund
a-
said he did it.
Where did you get poked at? Like where?
So right
I know you're going. This is too funny.
about here.
That's where Matt Rife got his shirt pulled out. It's so
Are
funny
you
you're
serious?
saying that. It literally pulled his shirt out. I said it was trying to give him a wedgie, but
Yeah.
it literally pulled his shirt out right there. I
Oh
swear
my
to God.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You should have, that's why I said, where did this happen?
Yeah, it was literally
Yeah.
right here,
We were
and
standing
they
here.
were over
He
there.
said, I just got poked, and we turned around.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you think it was him?
They're clowns. You know, I joke about this, but my theory, it's just a theory, obviously, was these guys were made in 1930. And we did look them up and stuff, the whole bit. We traced the back of the thing. And they were, if you think about what they are, they're, well, they the guy through their voices.
Yeah.
So he took his personality and he put it through these guys for years, probably. Something got to stick, right?
Yeah.
Something must. Believe it or not, they were like being him. So they were almost like a conduit almost for him.
Yeah.
The guy who was throwing his voice. So
Yeah.
there's something in there. I'm telling you.
That's why I was asking if they were jokesters.
Yeah, they're 100% jokesters. You know, they have it on. I have also on here with the tape, and I said, you guys. I think I say something like, "You guys know I like you guys, right?" And you hear, "I know that." Really quiet. So I mean, it's with these guys. I feel so. How do I put this? Comfortable with them almost. It's kind of bizarre. And then the girls were down here. We had 8 people, 4 girls, 4 guys. So of course they're doing that. Guys first, and the girls. They split the investigation in 2.
Yeah.
Guys got nothing over here, and the girls were making fun of them. So the girls came down and said, the guys got nothing from there, and you hear, "Fuck them." Yes, it's pretty funny. It's them. They're sitting right there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so they're
funny.
clowns. They're just clowns. So I really feel comfortable with those guys over here. Yeah. So what do you want? Like, what's up? Like,
I don't know.
I
was
hear your
thinking-
excitement down here. What's going on? Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we can try the if you wanted to be involved with it, the double DR60.
Sure. How do we do it?
Yeah.
Like, what's your plan?
We've
We've never done this before.
I've never done it before.
Yeah, we never.
So-
Neither way.
So I noticed with my DR60, I have to have it on. I haven't used this one yet. Your guys's I haven't used yet.
What's this here? Can I ask what that is? Is that just a case?
Yeah,
or-
just a case.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
We have one more actually. We do have one more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Yeah, I
can't
can
really.
afford that shit. I can't.
Yeah. If you want to listen to the last one. that
Wow,
we
you
got.
got the stickers and everything on yours.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's
I got
that's
it
sweet.
from Japan.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah.
And I was like,
Talks
you know
English.
what? The aesthetic.
It talks English.
Yeah, it talks
Imagine
English.
Can you imagine
At least
talking
for the
to
most part.
Japanese? That'd be crazy, right?
Let's see. So, I think
Maybe he'll poke you.
it was number 6. Let's see. No.
You're using now. You were using yours down here, not this one.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
using
great.
this one,
Alright.
and I had to put it on sensitivity number 2, which I found weird. Usually I use it about half, so I don't know if they're just like like the vibrations down here. I don't know. As in, like.
Now, what
the
is that
energy.
exactly?
So, like if I hit this button.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's in
That's all right.
Japanese. So.
It's good.
So sensitivity 3 is kind of the standard.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
So I had to lower it down because it was just straight static. You know how it does that
yeah,
sometimes?
right. All right, now I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Now
so I had
I
to
thought
lower
they were
it.
talking too loud for you. Like what?
No.
Ah,
I mean, they can do that, I guess. Let's see. Here's that.
I have a lot of facts here.
This is here.
Yeah. Right on the chair.
Hear the names of the people that bought this from it.
What did he say?
I heard Matt.
I thought I heard Elton. I swear to
then I
God, I
heard
thought I heard
Elton
Elton. And
after,
great,
yeah.
I heard Elton. Yes, he loves Elton, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
He loves me better, but whatever. I heard Elton. It's like, did he just say what I think he did?
Yeah, that's what
Because-
I thought I heard too.
And
So
I did say also on one of our recordings over there, it says, Elton's coming home tomorrow, are you excited? And all we heard was, yeah.
Sounds good.
Set them up nearby each other,
Yeah,
and
maybe
you
one on
ask the
left.
questions, and then compare if they're getting the same answers
Yeah, that'd be
or
cool.
different
Yeah.
ansers.
That'd be cool.
Or
Let's just take this away, 'cause I don't want any,
put
any
it
back
on,
there if you don't mind.
yeah, nobody's been touching them anyway. They have no
Do you have
interest.
Matt's box down? I mean, Elton's box down here, the wood
No,
box?
we weren't sure how to use it.
It's
really.
so simple. You just open it, you switch it on. It is such same thing as that, but you got to literally boom on top of it to make it work. If that goes off, it's hardcore because it's not this. You can bang on the table, nothing will happen. You have to literally boom on top of it to make it go off. So
Oh, wow.
that is kind of hardcore. It's his favorite
Yeah,
thing
I
in
don't
the
think
world.
I could get it open, or else I
You
didn't want to
just have
break
pull
it.
It doesn't break. You
Yeah.
just have to really pull that
I'm
latch
like,
up.
I ain't trying to buy
That's
nobody's
what I said.
equipment.
Please don't break this one.
Who's that?
I think in a video.
He did, and he actually
said-
mailed it to us from where was he? Bangladesh, about a month ago, not even. Came to mail busted. So that's why there's tape on
the
it.
tape all
Ah.
over.
So we glued it, and Dylan and I, and we actually we have tape just to make sure the glue is holding. Because I called him like, dude, it was busted. He goes, no. I'm like, we fixed it, but it was busted up. I was
Oh,
like, yeah.
shoot.
No.
So I think our main idea was because you get along with them so well.
Right.
Maybe they'll react better to you than
Right.
they would. I think we still got some good
Sounds
stuff.
like you're reacting to you though.
Yeah. I just want to see if there's a difference. 'cause-
Let's do it.
And we
It'd be
had
funny.
Yeah.
we had stuff activity over that direction until
Yeah, we had the same
it says
settings and
stop.
everything, right? Let's do the same settings and everything, so we won't have any question about, if one gets one doesn't, kind of a deal.
He was asking questions about Annabelle over there, and something said stop, and any other question after that,
Nothing.
they didn't nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's common. That is actually common. We've actually had groups. Our largest groups are 8 people that we get. We don't get nothing larger than 8. Where we would hardly get anything, so we'd go down there and send one person at a time for 3 minutes,
Yeah.
ask questions, bring it back, we'll listen to it. And one time we had 8 people, and just 2 people got response, and they were insane responses. Everybody else got nothing.
Wow.
Really?
Got nothing.
Very
Yeah.
choice about who
Yeah.
you want to talk to.
But it is attraction, I think, too. They think I'm cute.
All right. Both are on the same sensitivity.
Yeah. Right.
Started.
Do you want to ask questions?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, what's up? It's me. Elton's coming home in 2 weeks to see you guys. Are you excited? Are you guys here?
Hey, I was just talking to you. Can you say one of our names?
I want you guys to be gentlemen tonight. You hear me?
Do you want to poke Tyler again?
Do you have a new favorite person down here?
Andy?
Make sure they're gentlemen, not swearing at us.
Yeah.
I swore at the girls. I'm like, that's not nice, dude.
Be nice, guys. All right. Let's try the American model first. Just so I could tell the difference.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me. Elton's coming home in 2 weeks to see you guys. Are you excited? Are you guys here? Hey, I was just talking to you. Can you say one of our names? I want you guys to be gentlemen tonight. You hear me? Do you want to talk Tyler again? Do you have a new favorite person down here?
Nothing.
Maybe I. Let me try
That's what you
this.
got.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's me. Elton's coming home in 2 weeks to see you guys. Are you excited? Are you guys here?
That's bizarre.
Hey, I was just talking to you. Can you say one of our names? I want you guys to be careful.
That was
Hear
nice.
me?
We have to hear that.
Tyler again. You have a new favorite person down here. Want to born in? Nothing's coming home in 2 weeks. You guys are excited? Are you guys here? I was just talking to you. Can you say want to born in? I want you guys to be careful.
Your name Tyler? Your name is Tyler, right?
Yeah.
It almost sounds like it. Listen to
You
it.
feel that?
Tyler. Yeah. I think he likes you better.
I want you guys to be careful.
It's too silly.
Tyler again. You have a new favorite person down here.
Now, why is that? That's
Isn't
insane
that
to me.
weird?
That's insane to me. That's insane. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
But when it
Doesn't
says
make
your
sense.
name, I want you to listen to it really good because it does say two syllables. It could
syllables,
be
right?
Tyler. Yeah.
That's freaking crazy. That's weird. I'll listen to it one more time. Just.
Alright, hey guys, it's up. It's me. Nothing's coming home in 2 weeks. You guys are excited? Are you guys here? I was just talking to you. Can you say one of our names? I want you guys to
It
be
could be
careful.
Tyler.
Hear me?
Yeah.
Tyler again. You have a new favorite person down here.
I already hear a swear word. I wonder if this one is just beat more. If the sensitivity has to go up one on it. I wonder
Yeah.
if that might be it because we use it every single day.
Yeah,
I was wondering if
exactly.
it's beat down this.
And I'm
this
very-
one here. We do have a backup on it because it's getting older.
Yeah. And I'm like reserved where the
You're
with
really.
this right.
I was impressed. You got the stickers on yours, dude. Come on. You got the stickers on them. So I mean, yeah. Listen to it really quick. This is pretty funny. What they say to me is, let me see something. If this is it.
Hey, you guys here? Come on, Mom.
Yeah, listen to this when I say you guys here, and I said something like, "You guys are great." I know that. Listen.
You guys here? Come on, Mom. You can say something. You forgive me? You guys are great. You know that?
I know
I
that.
know.
See, that insane?
That's
That's
nuts.
insane. I know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess the last experiment I'll do is see if they can tell us a joke on these since they're
Do it.
jokesters.
That'd be great.
I did up the American one too.
You can put me in their laps if you want. Whatever you want.
Starting. Hey guys, would you mind telling us a joke?
Do you think Matt's funny?
I have a joke for you, and if it's funny, I'd like you to laugh, just to prove it to Tyler. Okay? I'm funny as Matt is. So, the joke is, why did the toilet paper cross the road? It was stuck in a crack.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I was hoping they'd say it. Let's see if they do. It'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I see. Ending.
I'm just hoping they'll say, who's there?
I'm watching the lights, and after we talk, and it's been blinking on both of them. So I'm curious.
Yeah, I didn't know when to
Is that good or
start
bad?
talking.
I don't even notice.
Yeah. So on these devices, if you see this light at the top here,
Yeah?
if it's blinking, like rapidly, that means somebody's.
Oh,
It's picking up
noises. Okay,
noise.
all right.
Yeah,
I never
I was
noticed.
trying not to cut him off.
Yeah. So if you see me just standing there, like looking at it, that's why.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. This is the.
I got a
First one.
giggle.
Sorry. Hey guys, would you mind telling us a joke? You think Matt's funny? like you to laugh. Just to prove it to Tyler. Okay? I'm funny as that is. So, the joke is, why did the toilet paper off the road? It was stuck in a crack.
Did he say why?
Yeah,
It did.
100%. I'll go back.
I didn't hear a giggle though.
It was stuck in
Did you?
a crack.
That's funny.
Funny as that is. So, the joke is, why did the toilet paper off the road? It was stuck in a crack.
Say fuck.
Did you hear that?
You did think it was funny. That may have been sarcasm. I'm not too sure.
It was ha ha.
Wait, listen.
When you said who's there, it talked over you, which is kind of unusual, actually. Because you said who's there, it was still talking as you were talking, which is kind of unusual, actually.
That's weird.
While you're talking, it's still talking, which is really kind of bizarre, right?
It
Yeah.
sounded like it sounded like a sarcastic,
Ha ha.
and
yeah.
then whatever.
I said who's there, whatever.
Yeah, and
And
then
I waited, started to say, then you went, who's there? But it was still talking down there. So it talked over you, basically.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Tell Matt give me a little gig next time
There
he's
you go.
here.
He's, not,
Say
he's
hey.
not even funny. What are you talking about? I was talking about that.
Hey guys, would you mind telling us a joke? That's funny. I have a joke for you, and if it's funny, I'd like you to laugh. Just to prove it to Tyler. Okay? I'm funny as that is. So, the joke is,
I just heard a whisper.
why did the toilet paper off the road? It was stuck in the crack. Knock, knock.
Yes, it's a little different, but yet there's responses. It's picking up a little different. Yeah.
That's weird. That's cool. I think that was a successful experiment.
You're going on stage next, you know that, right? Remember us little people when you're up there, okay?
Well, cool. I appreciate you taking the time to help
Yeah,
us
no
with that.
problem. Come get me if you want me, dude.
Okay.
I'm down there, okay? I'm pretty excited for you. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I'm down here, the place goes crazy. Sometimes I'm down here and it just backs away.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only constant that comes down here for the last 30-something years.
And
That's
I know you.
It kind of knows me a little bit. Yeah, that thing over there definitely does. But these guys, I love these guys. Come and get me if anything good happens,
Thank
okay?
you.
Awesome. Thank
Make the
you.
most. I think we have like hour and a half. I mean,
Hour and a half.
easy. But even if you guys are doing something, and I'm not going to walk you out of here. We're going to
Okay.
have fun, okay?
We're trying to stay within the limits.
No, don't worry about it. We'll work it. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You gonna do the same? Oh, I thought you were doing another one.
Oh, I mean, I could. We haven't done the DR60 with Annabelle yet.
You want to give it a whirl?
That was crazy. Did you get close to this where the mic picked
I
it up?
hope so. I think
Because-
so. I was.
I'm sure it did, but I heard through this one I was hearing whispers
Yes.
that were more clear,
Yes.
and then it's weird because this picked up the ha ha,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I
he
didn't
said
hear it on
knock
that one.
knock, and then on here it sounded like it said ha ha ha, but on here you heard who's there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's weird, right? So like the different things that's crazy. That's a good little experiment. What am I doing?
I don't know.
All right.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
We won't leave without saying goodbye.
All right, guys, you guessed it. We're gonna pull out the DR60s and talk to Annabelle, possibly. I'll just set them right here in front of her. And with the experiment we just did, we figured out that you kind of get a little bit of different tones and stuff like that through each device. So we're gonna keep on going with that.
But yeah, at the same time, very, they're picking up the same things. They're just slight differences.
Yeah.
So it's not like one's picking up nothing and one's picking up something. You know what I mean? It's
very
kind of
similar.
like debunking it. Like
Yeah.
it's legit.
And it's almost validating that both are picking
Yeah.
the same thing up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Christine, you got anything you would like to ask him?
Any deep burning questions?
I've got nothing burning.
Ready?
Yeah.
Starting? Annabelle, can you tell me whose chair this is?
Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair?
What's the name of the man that you wrote his name all over the walls? Stop me.
Annabelle, can you tell me whose chair this is? Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair? What's the name of the man that you wrote his name all over the wall?
All right, that was the American, or the, I keep saying American.
Okay. Annabelle, can you tell me
Stop
whose
sitting.
chair this is? Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair? Annabelle, can you tell me whose chair this is? Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair? What's the name of the man that you wrote?
I think it said get the fuck up.
Play that again.
Okay, here we go.
Annabelle, can you tell me whose chair this is? Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair? What's the name of the man that you wrote his name all over the wall?
Piece of crap.
That's freaking crazy. All right, let's hear.
Annabelle, can you tell me whose chair this is? Can you tell me who's sitting in that chair? What's the name of the man that you wrote his name all over the wall?
I think this one sounded better
That one
that
was
time.
clearer this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works. All right, let's try this again. Recording. What do you want to tell the world? Are you actually a demon doll? Whose chair am I in?
How long have you been in existence?
Stopping.
I heard shut the fuck up.
Sounds like mean things.
Yeah, sounds very angry.
I know she didn't like me in the seat
Really? Why'd you say that?
because when I did the DR60, it sounded like it was like get up out of the seat or
That's
like
what
No.
hit the F up or something like
She
that.
swears a lot. As you can tell, she swears a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird how it's just like that. Wherever that thing is inside of that has a nasty ass smell.
Yeah.
She said get the fuck up.
That's what she said. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? I'm not going to do it, obviously. I would love to take the recorder and put it in the case and just shut the door.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be cool? Seriously, that'd be really cool, right? Obviously, I'm not going to do it, but that would be insane to do that someday.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Elton John.
You just keep it on live stream all day.
Yeah.
Hello, Annabelle. Do you care if I sit in your chair?
You hear? Okay.
It's like tease.
Are you inside that case?
Like they're just done with us.
Oh, she has a bracelet?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
girls made bracelets for it. Actually, when I remember years ago, back in the 90s, there was 2 young ones on that arm there. I don't know where they went. That says Anna, I believe, or Ann, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that one of the owners?
The
before?
girls,
The girls.
the nursing students.
Oh,
When they
okay.
thought it was we only had a birthday party for her. They bought her stuff because it was a little girl.
Yeah.
As they thought. It was fucked. It was probably already controlling the way they were thinking already at that point. Yeah. Because Lorraine said they were just days away from becoming completely possessed by this thing.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Did Lorraine ever explain like what her visions were like, or like
it's funny?
what
We
she
just talked about this last night. As far as the people here last night, they asked me if Lorraine ever tried to figure out what demonic entity was inside of her. Lorraine says she tried a couple times. It just was not worth the danger. It's that bad. She said that. It makes no difference what's in it, what demonic entity is in there.
Just keep it.
Because it is in there.
Yeah.
And it is, that's a debit box from the Conjuring House right there. This is basically a gigantic version of it. Elton actually opened that out. That's right from the Conjuring House itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you can watch it on his overnight.
Oh.
But this basically is a gigantic version of that. You can just look inside. It's sealed
with all the protection.
It is right. Every Monday, like I said, it's protected. So I mean, it is very similar to what it is.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
shame.
funny way to think about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought about one day. Like, this is like a gigantic one, basically, that we can just look into. One time we were actually down here and we actually had pizza. And Elton was here. Before we opened up, we were testing all the equipment. And we had pizza. So I'm like, let's leave the recorder on. Let's go upstairs and eat. We were up there for an hour. We had 19 minutes of screaming and literally crying and weeping. It was the most bizarre. It was very troubling, actually.
Wow.
The stuff we got caught in that thing just from doing that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't like to be I joke around. It gets angry when we walk out and we leave the recorder there, because I always say, I believe maybe that when we walk away, that's the last chance of someone opening that door.
All right, guys, we're officially done with the investigation of the museum. I'll say one of the most substantial evidence that I felt was the ventriloquist dolls, Edwin and Casper, poking me in the back and then talking about it on the DR60. And then as we're over with Annabelle, she does nothing but curse and say, "Get the F out of here." So I thought that was pretty interesting. And I'll let Christine and Mom go over their favorite parts.
This was my first time doing the Estes method, and I felt an overwhelming sense. Although I didn't get a lot through the headphones, I did feel an overwhelming sense of being crowded and my legs vibrating from the floor. It was a pretty cool experience. Never experienced anything like that before. What about you?
For me, I do like Edwin and Casper. In fact, Matt Rife, I'm coming for you. I was telling jokes and they were liking them and they were giving me a little laugh. So, take me on the road with you, Matt.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to me. Subscribe to Melissa Explores. Maybe next up, Christine's going to get her own YouTube channel. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching.